And if you remember back in one of the earlier episodes, Zubul asked Cain for the ability to have sex, and Cain couldn't process the request. So Zubul clearly asked again, now that Cain seems more open to their suggestions. And once again, Cain completely panics. It's clearly not good for his family-friendly show. But here's the thing that's even crazier. In the end credits, you can see Ragatha walking through the hallway, and when she passes by Zubul's room, there are hearts floating around the door. Ragatha turns completely red and starts speed walking away from it. And if you look at Gangul's door right next to it, you can see it's wide open and the room is empty. So yeah, Zubul and Gangul were in Zubul's room at that moment, and Ragatha walked right past it and heard exactly what was happening in there. We've always thought Jax destroyed the spare sign for no reason in the pilot, but after episode 9, it makes total sense. The bowling ball shows up multiple times in the flashbacks. First in Ribbit's room, then in Kaufmo's room, then during the scene where she's crying in front of the mirror. And now, both of them are gone, and anything related to bowling reminds her of them. In episode 8, Cain literally says,
"Welcome back! I can't believe you didn't pick up on the context clues. It was practically spelled out for you. What are you, stupid? Next one's gonna be even crazier. Hope you're ready."
Looking back after episode 9, it almost feels like Goose was talking directly to the audience, telling us to pay attention to the clues she had been leaving about Jax all along. Their story takes place in 2017, and Kinger was 48 years old at the time. That means he would be 57 in 2026, and 57 is a number that appears everywhere throughout the series. Coincidence? Maybe, because episodes 1 and 2 came out in 2023 and 2024, and the number 57 was already showing up back then, even though Kinger wouldn't actually be 57 until 2026. Now the part I was really excited about. Gooseworks just dropped the real names of Ribbit and Kaufmo on Blue Sky. Kaufmo's real name is Doug, which is also my dog's name, so that's funny. And Ribbit's real name is Leah. Now here's what's cool about that. Since Gooseworks said Jax likes to be called Lee, people immediately pointed out that Lee and Leah is a crazy good duo name. They were best friends and their names are the same name with one letter difference. Oh, and in this scene, you can actually spot Ragatha in the background. She's standing on top of the castle, while Kinger is riding what looks like a giant worm. Ragatha seems pretty scared. And since we already know she hates centipedes, it's safe to assume she isn't a fan of giant worms either. That's probably why she's hiding up on the castle instead of being down there with everyone else. A few weeks before the theater release, Gooseworks tweeted that she was still working on color grading and finishing touches on the episode, even though it was about to come out in theaters. And you can actually see the difference, because if you compare certain scenes from the trailer to how they look in the final movie, the coloring is completely different. Some scenes are much darker now, and the overall atmosphere feels way more immersive. When Abel says every abstraction, the camera cuts to the cast sitting together, and every single member is in the shot, except Jax. She's the only one not visible in that frame, and she's the only one who abstracted. When you hover over the video with your mouse, the preview literally shows Jax